Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Norn9 Var Commons. We're going through the extras of the game, reading the short stories for all the guys, and let's see, today's story is Ron, so hopefully it's cute like the rest of them. Cause Ron, I loved him to death anyway, and he can use some good news. Cause even though he's not such a nice guy half the time, he has had a few hardships to deal with, particularly the fact that he's going blind. Alright, so just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Phew, that should do. Koharu, could you sprinkle some water here too? Yes, Yuika! Why am I here? Farming tools are in my hand. All I did was stare at them while I stood around and watched.
Oh, what's wrong? You're really zoned out right now.
I was just wondering why I'm here.
Sounds like a hassle.
And whose fault do you think that is?
Huh? Is it me? Did I do something?
No, we're here because you didn't do anything. This is all his fault. It happened yesterday afternoon. Everyone, thanks for gathering here. What is going on? Why are you calling everyone together like this? Is it something serious? Nah, there's just something I'd like everyone to hear.
Ron and Senri aren't here. Jeez, those two. Always causing problems. Oi, Shiranui. Isn't Moroboshi your partner? Where is he?
I don't know.
What do you mean? You're supposed to know. That was the whole point of us pairing. Ron was napping under the tree in the shade. Why didn't you drag him along? Whoa! I did try to wake him up, but he wasn't budging at all.
I believe Mr. Senri is in his room.
I guess it can't be helped. It's not optimal that not everyone is here, but... For now, I'll just tell the people present and let the news trickle back to them. We're in a serious situation on the ship. I'm sure you're all aware of this.
A serious situation? Do you mean the traitor?
No. What? Stop building this up and just tell us already. Now, calm down. What I want to talk to you all about is...
If it's not about the traitor, it might be about the raiders.
It's about Ron's behavior.
This whole meeting, he called everybody on the ship here to talk about Ron's behavior.
Oh, finally. Ron's behavior? What do you mean by that? Listen up. Although this journey is just a temporary thing, we're all still living together. And yet, he still hasn't remembered anyone's names, and he always ignores all of his duties. He takes food supplies without permission. Why are you looking at me like that, Akito? Is something wrong?
When Kakeru mentioned food supplies, Shuguri started staring daggers at me and Otomaru. It was as if he's trying to tell us that the same could be said about us. Anyhow, I could go on forever about Ron's inexcusable behavior. Despite him being the eldest, he's just causing trouble for everyone. Everything Yuika's saying is correct. Moroboshi needs to get his act together. I personally feel it'd be an issue to keep him on board while he's behaving like this. And so I have a proposal. Why don't we impose some sort of penalty on him? A penalty? A punishment, you say? I do not see why not. I feel bad that he abuses his partner Nanami, and as the eldest, he should be pitching in to set an example for everyone else.
I agree. He's been causing problems for our team numerous times. Huh? Really? I think he's always working hard.
What? He thinks everybody's a nice person and just, hey, why? What is wrong with you?
How? When? Name literally one thing he's ever done. Besides, I'm sick of having my kitchen ruined. Well, I'm sure Ron has done some of these things, but isn't punishing him a little harsh?
You're right. I feel a little bit bad for Mr. Ron now.
You are so nice, Koharu. I have been moved by your kindness to put in a vote for the opposite. If that's how it is, there's someone on my team who I feel needs to be penalized. Saku, why are you looking at me? Oh, you mean you aren't smart enough to figure it out? Well, let's just leave Saku's team aside for the moment. Nanami, what do you think?
He deserves it. He should have to work. Hopefully, Moroboshi starts to take work a little more seriously after this.
I see. I'm glad you as his partner say that. Sorry for anyone who is opposed, but the proposal is moving forward. Now, the thing is... Nanami, sorry, but as his partner, you're going to receive the same penalty as he does. That's not fair!
Me too.
Nanami too?
Hey, how does that make any sense? She is the one who was Ron's biggest victim, you know. We all formed pairs so we can monitor each other, right? And yet, we're faced with this situation, which must mean... Nanami is Ron's partner. You at least sharing some of the blame too. She can't force Ron to do things. He's like the tallest person here. What's she supposed to do?
I'm not happy about this, but I don't really have a counter-argument.
You don't have to look so worried. When I say that you'll both be penalized, it's nothing all that major. All you'll need to do is do some volunteer work with Ron, starting tomorrow morning.
Volunteer work?
Listen to the requests of the people that your actions have hurt, and fulfill them. Well, simple, right? So, anyone who needs a favor done, ask them starting tomorrow.
Volunteer activity. I wonder if Ron is capable of such a thing.
Well, it's not really volunteer activity if we're being forced to do it.
My head's starting to hurt just from remembering what happened yesterday.
You seem to have a stern look on your face. Did something bad happen to you?
When I imagine him napping during that entire discussion about his lack of effort, I don't get angry, just disgusted. Stop speaking unnecessarily and just finish your task.
What are we supposed to do again?
Yuiga and Koharu requested our help maintaining the fields.
Some weeds have started to grow in the field, so I'd like you two to remove them. It'd be a great help to everyone. I'll be watering the plants, so please call me if you need anything.
Okay. There aren't many weeds, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm sure Yuiga, who proposed the idea, and of course Koharu, were both being thoughtful when they gave us this easy task. Well, Moroboshi, let's begin.
Okay.
It looks like we'll finish sooner than planned. Moroboshi, how's your...
Has he done anything?
The weeds around Moroboshi were all in pristine condition, as if time had just stopped for them completely. Moroboshi.
Pristine condition is a really funny way to describe weeds. What's up?
Why are there still so many weeds left in your area?
Oh, all the weeds on your side are gone.
Obviously, because I pulled them out. Moroboshi, we have to do this. This half is your responsibility, so please do your job.
Okay.
Phew. I think that's good enough. How's Moroboshi?
Again? Has he done anything at all? Do we just keep having it? Like, you know, they had the giant field and then I did half and then he did half. So his half was left, so we divided that in half and I did half and he did half. And now we're going to do it again. And basically, Nanami's just going to do the whole thing.
When I looked up from the ground, I saw Moroboshi sleeping peacefully on the ground. As I repressed my desire to take out my kunai, I approach him and call his name. Moroboshi. It doesn't look like he'll wake up. Moroboshi.
How's everything going, you two?
Koharu rushes over to us in a panic. What's wrong, Koharu?
There's a vegetable plant under Ron's foot.
Huh?
When Ron lifted his foot, there were several plants that were completely crushed.
Oh, these are vegetable plants? I totally thought these were weeds. Koharu, I heard some voices. What's going on?
Kakeru!
He then followed Koharu's line of sight and bore witness to the vegetable carnage.
They had just started growing.
Don't worry, I'll do something about them later, so don't cry.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, she's a little bit overly sensitive about these vegetables. Yuiga's gentle smile completely changed as he looked towards me and Moroboshi. I thought you guys agreed to provide a service to everyone you've harmed as a token of apology, right? And yet, rather than apologize, you've just heaped more sadness upon her. Koharu, I'm so sorry.
No! I should have let you know that there were plants here before I asked you to start pulling weeds.
Moroboshi, you apologize too.
Huh? Me? Sorry. You two. I know I requested all of this, but you can both just leave now. Go listen to everyone else's requests. Thank you for helping out this much.
Thank you, Nanami, Mr. Ron.
Yeah. Rather than helping out, we ended up just causing them more trouble.
Oh, we're done now? Well, that was super easy.
You didn't do anything. In fact, you just made more work for them. Do a better job next time.
Okay.
It was difficult for me to simply leave Koharu in pain like that, but we went on to get requests from other people, as Yuiga had told us to do. You might have forgotten, so I'll repeat myself. Today we have to serve everyone else. We're helping out everyone that we usually cause problems for, so take it more seriously. Why don't you ever work hard in the first place?
I don't like it when you're so earnest. The weather's nice, so I feel sleepy. That's all there is to it. When I'm sleepy, I sleep. Is it such a bad thing to listen to my body?
I cannot believe that this person is actually my elder. We made Yuiga angry, and we made Koharu mad, all because you refused to do any work. Let's do better on the next one.
Okay.
I hope it all works out.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you two.
Kagami.
You two are taking requests all day, right? There's something I'd like to ask the two of you.
What is it?
Miss is currently up on the roof training, so I was thinking of joining her.
Training. That's expected from Mikoto.
No, she works way too hard, so I wanted to do something to allow the hard-working princess to heal up a bit.
Heal.
Do you want us to distract Sakuya so you can get up there?
It's probably something ridiculous.
But then, I figured there's no way the inspector would allow such a thing to happen.
Inspector.
Saku, obviously. Those guys are way beyond just childhood friends. That's why I need you two to protect our precious time from Saku's interruptions.
Protect, as in how?
Well, that's easy. If Saku comes looking for Miss, just tell him some random story to throw him off our trail.
So, you want us to lie? That's a little...
It's that easy. Okay, we'll do it. Oh, you know Ron's gonna screw it up. He's just gonna tell him straight that they're on the roof. Thanks, Ron. I'm counting on you two.
Kagami.
He walks fast.
Why'd you accept it?
Huh? Should I have not?
Kagami and Mikoto, alone by themselves. Wouldn't Mikoto be against that? I feel like we should have declined.
I hope he shows up fast. Although, I have no idea who I'm supposed to be looking for.
It's Nijo. You shouldn't make a rash promise when you don't even know what you're doing.
Nijo? What kind of person is he?
He's the man with the pretty face who's got his hair bundled with a white ribbon.
Huh? So, something like that guy over there?
Yes, that's neat. Did he just sneak past us? Oh no. Hey, you two. I'm sure that you two have a busy day ahead of you, but keep at it. Thank you. Crap, we've encountered Nijo almost instantly. I hope he doesn't ask about Mikoto. Anyways, there's something I'd like to ask you two about. Could it be...
Sure, what's up?
I haven't been able to find Mikoto. Do you guys happen to know where she might be? What should I do? I know where Mikoto is, but Kagami just asked us to lie for him. We're supposed to listen to people's requests today and be as helpful as possible. But Nijo is looking for Mikoto. I wonder what I should do.
I think that girl is up on the roof.
See, I knew he was gonna do that. Really?
I think that's where she is. I can't remember anyone's name though, so maybe it's not her. Oh, but that red light district guy went up there too.
Red light district guy? Not only Mikoto, but also Kagami.
Itsuki.
Nijo.
I see. That's very useful information. Well then, allow me to excuse myself. There is somewhere I need to be. Thank you both.
Oh, and you hear his really fast footsteps running off.
Oh, there he goes. He walks pretty fast too. You feel better now? We were super useful for someone this time.
Why?
Huh?
Why did you tell Nijo where Mikoto was?
What are you talking about? We're supposed to take people's requests today, right? He requested that we tell him where she was, so I told him. Was that bad?
Kagami requested that we lie to Nijo first, and you accepted his request.
Yup, but the other guy made a request too.
But then your request for Kagami should be...
Ah! Huh? What was that? Was that some kind of bird?
I think it's impossible for him to be helpful to anyone.
Why are you so quiet now? You tired?
I am. More accurately, I'm just tired of all your shenanigans.
Huh? Me? Why? I totally helped someone out.
Maybe, but...
Uh-oh.
He grabbed my hand casually and pulled me towards him. Let go of me.
Don't act like you don't like it. Oh, I don't mind seeing you make that look.
I really don't like it, though.
Didn't I tell you before? You're going to have to resist with your body, not just your mouth. I doubt you even could, though.
What should I do if I don't do something with my own power? But I doubt I have the strength to actually break free of his grasp.
How about you compliment me for working hard? Then I'll let you go right away.
Compliment you? Why on earth would I do that?
Well, I don't actually want your praise, but I figured I needed to give you some way out. Or it'd just be the same as last time, you know?
That time. I'm reminded of a terrible incident. Look how happy he looks! We have to deny him compliments because that's just always how the good way goes with him. I won't say anything I don't believe.
I see. So then, you want to stay like this for a while.
No, let go.
That's way too convenient for you. All you have to do is pay me a simple compliment.
I don't want to praise you, but I also don't like you tugging on me like this either.
Oh, I see. Well, if you hate it so much, why don't you use your power to stop me then?
Otomaru said that Moroboshi isn't a bad person, but I'm pretty sure that Otomaru is wrong in this case.
Whoa there, be careful.
My heartbeat is messed up. I can't let this guy mess with my mind. I focused my breathing. As I repeated my mantra to remain calm, my heartbeat slowly returned to normal. We don't have time to be playing around. I'll cut you if you pull this again.
Go for it, if you even have the guts.
I'll cut you right now.
Hey now, don't get so mad. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
There he goes with those insincere apologies again.
Besides, it's not like anyone's requesting us to do anything for them now.
Then I'll go search for someone in need.
I see. Go right ahead.
You're coming too. You're the reason we have to do any of this. This is meaningless if I just work hard on my own.
Really?
We're going to go look for people that need help, so you come with me.
Okay.
So half-hearted.
There's no one. Maybe they're all sleeping in their rooms.
That isn't something anyone besides you would be doing at this time of day.
I see. But if things continue this way, we won't have to do anything else.
This might be a bad way of thinking, but what he's saying is true. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but Moroboshi tends to stir up situations. So, as long as we don't see anyone and get no further requests, our volunteering will end without any more victims. It'd be nice if everyone is already asleep in their rooms, just as Moroboshi said. I feel like that'd be best for everyone.
Hey, you haven't come out of there for almost a week now, right? Why don't you show some face for a bit? Everyone's worried about you. Besides, it's such nice weather today. It feels so good to be outside.
That's... Toya was standing in front of someone's door. He's speaking to someone. Obviously Senri. I guess Senri's door is not broken anymore. Maybe Ron will go and break it again for him. That's Ichinose's room. Toya, what are you doing?
Oh, you two. Well, you know how Senri hasn't come out of his room for a while. I figured I'd try and coax him out of there for a bit.
Indeed, I haven't seen his face lately.
Hey, Senri, just say something. I'm begging you, man.
This looks like Masamune's having trouble. I wonder if we could be of help. I felt someone's glare, so I turned to look. That's... Shukuri? I recognized him in the distant shadows. Looks like he's observing the situation. Could it be that Shukuri is... Toya, I'll try and help you get Ichinose out of his room.
Really? That'd be great.
This seemed like the best way to be helpful to everyone. Yes, leave it to me. To be honest, I'm not confident that I can get Ichinose out of his room. But I'm going to try. Ichinose, you're not going to come outside.
Hey, Senri, Nanami's here, and she's all worried about you too.
Come on, let's go outside. It's not good for your health if you stay indoors all the time.
I already know what's going on. Today is the day that Shiranui and Moroboshi have to work together to fulfill everyone's requests. Well then, this is my request. Please leave me alone. Thanks.
Well, that's his request. That's an easy one to fulfill.
Leave him alone, he says. He made a formal request. We have to accept it, right?
What do I do?
Hey.
Shukuri.
Be quiet. Here, use this.
Shukuri, who had been observing from afar earlier, suddenly appeared before us and handed us a plate. On the plate were baked sweets that emitted a pleasant aroma. What is... Before I could even finish the sentence, he had already left the area. It smells delicious. Is this peach? Ichinose.
You're still here. Please, just go up.
I'm holding some tasty-looking baked sweets. I'll give it to you if you come out.
Huh, it's no use trying to lure me out with such a method.
It has a nice peach scent. I'm sure it's delicious.
Peach?
That's a good response. I might be able to lure him out with this.
Hey.
Just when things were going smoothly, Moroboshi lightly taps me on the shoulder. What? He silently picked up one of the treats and stuffed it in my mouth. It's delicious, so tasty. I heard something stirring behind the door. It seemed to be effective. If you don't want any, I'm just going to have to give them to someone else.
What? There's no other choice. I guess I could go ahead and have one if you went through the trouble of bringing them here. However, all I'm doing is accepting the sweets. I won't be stepping out of my room. I'm only opening the door.
Oh, come on, you can't be serious.
That's fine. Show Toya your healthy face. I'm sure Shukuri would be happy too.
Please, wait a moment. I'm going to open the door.
Man, this is great.
You were actually somewhat helpful this time.
You think so? Maybe I'll do a little more then.
No, no more. No more, he's gonna screw it up. Moroboshi took the plate from my hand.
So, where are the baked sweet?
Crap. Just then, I remembered an important detail. I tried to stop Moroboshi. However, he peeked through the door that Ichinose opened with a smile.
Oh, that sounds really creepy.
Here, take all you want.
Ichinose dislikes Moroboshi. No, more like Moroboshi terrifies him.
Hey, Senri!
I can't believe you guys would join forces to try and torment me like this.
No, we're not trying to torment you.
Shiranui, I'm so disappointed in you. I'm not coming out of here, no matter what.
Aww. Oh, that's weird. Why did he close the door?
I am a failure today. I should have been more careful. I take the plate away from Moroboshi, who has a confused look on his face, and leave it in front of Ichinose's door. That wasn't intentional. I'll just leave the sweets here. You can come out and get them whenever you feel like it.
Well, at least they saw his face.
I totally thought everything was going well up to that point.
I should have been more careful. I'd forgotten that Ichinose is scared of you.
Oh? So, that's what happened. That's odd, though. I have no memory of ever talking to that kid.
Considering Ichinose opened the door for us, Moroboshi was a big help this time. However, I felt that now he was going to stay inside for even longer now, because we scared him. Every single request we've taken has just caused more trouble. At this rate, doing nothing at all seemed like the best service for everyone on board. In reality, we should keep going and try to help everyone else out, but... Moroboshi...
What's up?
It seems like the same choice either way, really. I don't know, I guess go back to your room?
Go back to your room. I feel like we'll cause even more trouble if we continue to try and help others out. So, the best course of action would be to go to our rooms to avoid requests. I'm not happy with the result, but this is the way it is.
I see. But wouldn't we get found out rather quickly if we were in our rooms?
Then go hide somewhere so people will have a hard time finding you.
Hard time finding me, huh? I wonder where that would be. Whatever. Let's go look for a place together.
Why would I go look for some place to hide with you?
Where would be good? Oh, some kind of tight space might be good so that we're pressed together.
You pervert. There's no point in talking to him. Forget what I just said. Don't try and look for anyone. Just wait until someone approaches us.
Yup, got it.
And as he said this, Moroboshi just found a random area and plopped down. Yuiga's proposal might have been a huge mistake. I doubt anyone would have requested for us two to help.
Hey! Hey! Someone help me!
Telepathy. I knew who the voice in my head belonged to. Otomaru.
I'm over here! I'm in the water area on the first floor! Please! Someone come here! I fell into a ditch! Why is there a stupid ditch here? Who dug this?
We're being called for or something. Shall we act like we didn't hear anything?
No, we're going right away.
Okay.
Otomaru, where are you?
That voice! Is it Nanami? I'm over here! Help me!
As I look around, I spotted a giant hole near the water. When I peered inside, I saw Otomaru looking up from the hole.
Nanami and Ron!
Otomaru,
This hole looks deeper than I thought.
this isn't time for carefree remarks. This ditch is most likely Yuiga's doing. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he's the only one I could think of who would do something this time-consuming. Otomaru, are you okay? Are you hurt? I don't see why anybody would make this hole. What is this about?
I'm not hurt. I'm glad the dirt down here is soft.
That's good to hear. I'm going to help you out of there now. I extend my hand down towards Otomaru.
Thanks, Nanami, but can you handle this?
I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I have enough strength to pull you out. Grab on, Otomaru. After a moment of hesitation, Otomaru grabs hold of my hand.
Pull me up on 3, alright? Just let go if you don't think you can handle it.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3!
I thought I had a solid footing, but Otomaru's weight dragged me into the hole alongside him. However, fortunately, I didn't feel any pain since he absorbed the impact. Poor Heishi.
Are you okay, Nanami? Are you hurt?
Oh, wow. You fell down too? Are you okay?
Moroboshi's completely unconcerned voice rains down on us from above.
Sorry, that's my fault. I guess it was too tough for your small body to pull me out after all.
I'm so frustrated.
Now's not the time. There's dirt on your hair and stuff.
Otomaru gently brushed all the dirt I had accumulated out of my hair. This is nothing, Otomaru.
No, you got all dirty because of me. It's even on your face.
At the moment, Otomaru reached out and tried to touch my face. My arm gets grabbed, and I get jerked upwards out of the hold with a strong force.
How did he even reach her arm?
Moroboshi.
Oh, good work, Ron. You got some strength. Well then, now my turn to be...
Before he finished his sentence, Moroboshi was pulling me away. Wait, Otomaru is still inside... Moroboshi, are you even listening?
Ron! Nanami! Hey! Huh? Where'd you guys go? Hey! Hey! You guys!
Moroboshi, what's wrong with you? I call his name numerous times. He eventually stops walking.
We're here.
We're standing in front of a bathroom.
Huh? Your clothes and body got dirty. So, don't you want to get cleaned up?
I had the entire rest of the day to do that. More importantly, we need to help Otomaru. Why did you just leave him like that?
I wonder.
Unlike his usual evasive response, he tilts his head in a curious way.
Anyway, do you know how you look right now?
I'm dirty, but I don't mind it.
But you've even got dirt right there.
Moroboshi attempts to touch my forehead. When I reflexively step away from his hand, he frowned for a moment and lowered his arm.
You're okay with puppy touching you, but I can't.
It's not like I
see. Well then, I'll clean it up for you.
Before getting my approval, Moroboshi starts to rub my forehead with his thumb.
Yep, that takes care of that. But you should still go take a bath. We should go together.
Yeah, you wish. Stop saying disgusting things so casually. We still need to help Otomaru. Let's go back there.
Okay.
Before we arrived, Toya ended up helping Otomaru out, so we missed our opportunity to redeem ourselves once again. We waited for another chance to be helpful to anyone, but...
Man, no one made any requests once it was afternoon. I wonder why.
It's because they started to realize that we would only make things worse. We didn't help anyone at all for the entire day.
Personally, I feel like I worked pretty hard today.
Save your ramblings for when you're asleep.
It's getting dark now, so our volunteer day is done, right?
Probably. We were told to do this the whole day. If no one is making requests, then we're done. It's almost time for dinner. Let's go to the dining hall.
Oh, wait up.
As I stand up, thinking I can't endure talking to him any longer, he grabs my hand and pulls me towards him. What?
I still haven't asked you.
Asked what?
Your request. Just sit down for now.
I get pulled by the arm and forced to sit back down where I was a moment ago. Why would I make a request of you?
Because today is when we have to listen to everyone's request, right?
I don't really have one.
Really? You should just think of one while you have the chance.
He had no will throughout this whole day and did his best to undermine everyone's requests, so this was a curious turn of events. I have one.
Really? Tell me.
Work hard every day from now on.
Sorry, that's impossible.
Why even bother asking me for requests if you're not going to fulfill them?
Having to work hard every day from now on means I have to continue listening to that request forever, right? Unfortunately, your request has an expiration of today.
A wish. Do I even have a wish? I've taken away people's precious things. What would someone like me, who only obeys orders, possibly wish for?
Regardless of what power you have, the power alone doesn't mean that you're cruel or evil, or the most terrible person ever. You get it? You are not defined by your power.
Every time I think about my power, I recall the words he said that day. Although he does everything half-assed and can't even remember anyone's name, the words he said, that one moment did lighten my heart. It felt like I was freed from something. That time he wiped away my tears for me with his hand. Mysterious, scary, these are the impressions I had of him, but in that moment, the warmth of his hand was infinitely kind. Hold my hand.
Hand? That's it? If you want, we can go way further than that.
No, I just want you to hold my hand. Or rather, I won't allow you to go any further.
What a drag. But okay. Even I can grant an easy wish like that. Here you go.
Aww. A huge palm envelops my hand. This motion was so slow and gentle that I almost heave a huge sigh of relief. I feel the same way as that time. I was able to realize how bad of a person he is from spending time with him all day. No, I've known this since the start. But just this hand is gentle. No matter how terrible this person is, a little moment of warmth like this makes me feel better. Why do I feel this way? I can't seem to understand myself. As I pondered this thought and felt the warmth from another body so close to mine, I start to feel drowsiness take over my senses.
You sleepy?
It's your fault for making today stressful. I hope you look back on today and feel badly for what you did. Also, I feel like you should definitely apologize to Koharu.
Why don't you sleep for a bit? I'll lend you my shoulder.
No, I don't know what you would do to me if I fell asleep. Despite saying this, my eyelids grow heavy and gradually drop. Must not fall asleep. The single bit of warmth I feel in an otherwise dark world. So warm.
I won't do anything to you. For today. Good night, Nanami.
I don't know, bittersweet. I mean, it just seemed like kind of something in the middle of things. I would have liked to have seen, man, all the extra should always be after the ending. Because I would just like to see more about them, like, in her good situation where, you know, she erased his memories and he was learning things again and stuff. I guess they wanted to still have his yandere side in there. I kind of wish they had a different girl for him or something, because I love Ron, but I don't really like him with Nanami in particular. I want him with somebody else, but I don't know who. I mean, nobody that's in the game. I feel like they need another person. They need another girl that could date Ron and Setsu. Because I want Setsu to be able to date somebody. He's so cute and funny to me. I mean, really kind of sick and perverted, but he's hilarious. I just really want to see him with somebody. It would be hilarious. Well, anyway, that's it for Ron's material. Tomorrow we'll have Heishi, and that'll be the end of all the extra short stories. So, I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.